Hello students, today I am going to discuss with you synthesis of commonly used drug molecules. So in this lecture I am going to discuss with you two molecules, one acetyl salicylic acid which is commonly known as aspirin, and the second molecule is methyl salicylate which is commonly known as oil of wintergreen. So these two molecules are important, so therefore I'm going to discuss with you their synthesis here. So why acetyl salicylic acid or aspirin is important? Let's have a look of its importance. Acetyl salicylic acid is one of the milder and least expensive pain reliever available in market. It is sold under the trade name aspirin. It is used as antipyretic, which means it is used for reducing fever. It also reduces inflammation. Let's have a look on its synthesis. It is prepared by heating salicylic acid with acetyl chloride or acetic anhydride in the presence of phosphoric acid. So the phosphoric acid, this is also known as orthophosphoric acid, which is acting as a catalyst in this synthesis. So here with salicylic acid, either acetyl chloride or acetic anhydride, either one of these two can be used, so which will give the ultimate product, that is acetyl salicylic acid or commonly known as aspirin. This is the structural formula of salicylic acid with one hydroxyl group and one acidic group, and these two are at ortho position to each other, and this is acetic anhydride. And as I already told you that only the hydroxyl group of the salicylic acid is taking part in this reaction. So the H from salicylic acid and CH3COO group from acetic anhydride, these together form acetic acid, and this moiety along with this they will give rise to acetyl salicylic acid, which is commonly known as aspirin. So let's have a look of mechanism. Since we know that the oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen, so as a result of which what will happen, this will take away the bonded electron towards itself, and as a result of which it will acquire a negative charge with two electrons. And in this case the oxygen is more electronegative than carbon atom, so similarly this will take away these bonded electrons towards itself and this will acquire a negative charge. So now this acetate ion, this whole, this is known as a acetate ion, this will combine with the proton or H plus ion and they will form acetic acid. Now this is a negative, this carries a negative charge, this oxygen carries a negative charge, so this will combine with this positive charge center of this carbon atom, and it will give rise to acetyl salicylic acid. So once the acetyl salicylic acid is formed, then how we will come to know that the formed product is acetyl salicylic acid? So we detect this on the basis of these two properties. One, acetyl salicylic acid is colorless solid. When this is formed, this is in the form of a colorless solid and its melting point is 135 degree C. So once this is prepared in laboratory, so the main important basic factor is its melting point. So if this is fulfilling these two factors, then we will come to know that the formed or synthesized product is acetyl salicylic acid or aspirin. Now discuss the second one. The second molecule is methyl salicylate or oil of wintergreen. Methyl salicylate is used in hair tonics and ointments, means it used topically for temporary relief of muscle or joint pain caused by strains, sprains, arthritis, bruising or backache. Now let's have a look into its synthesis. It is prepared by acidifying salicylic acid with methanol in the presence of sulfuric acid. So what does it mean, acidifying? Acidifying means this is a process of esterification. You know what is esterification? Esterification is a reaction when acid combines with an alcohol. So here acid is salicylic acid and alcohol is methanol. When these two they are combining together, then they are forming ester. So look at this formula. This is a formula of ester. See, if we are saying like this is R, or and this is COOR dash. We can say this is R dash because these two groups are different. This is R dash and this is R, or you may call that this is R dash or this is R. So this is a formula of ester. So therefore the process, this is known as a esterification. In this reaction only the COOH group, that is the carboxyl group, is involved in this reaction. So look at the reaction. This is a salicylic acid. As I already told you that only the COOH group is involved in this reaction, whereas in previous case the OH group that was involved in reaction. So the OH group from salicylic acid and hydrogen atom from methanol, they are forming together a water molecule, and this moiety combines with a methoxy group and they form methyl salicylate, or commonly known as oil of wintergreen. So let's have a look into detail of this reaction. Since this oxygen atom, this is more electronegative than hydrogen atom, so this will take away the bonded electrons towards itself and this will acquire a negative charge, and this remain here in the form of a H plus ion. And the hydroxyl, because why this is known as a hydroxyl ion here, because this is taking away the bonded electrons towards itself and this will acquire a negative charge. So the positive charge and negative charge, they will combine with each other and they will form water molecule, and the remaining moiety, this will combine with this methoxy ion and they will give rise to methyl salicylate or oil of wintergreen. So now this is synthesized in laboratory. So how we will come to know that the formed product or synthesized product is methyl salicylate or oil of wintergreen? So on the basis of these two properties, that is methyl salicylic acid is colorless, viscous, liquid with the pleasant fruity odor, and its boiling point is 224 degrees centigrade. If this is fulfilling these two properties, then this is methyl salicylate or oil of wintergreen. So its IUPAC name, this is methyl 2 hydroxy benzoate. Since this is a ester, so in ester uh, O8 is, we are using O8. So methyl 2 hydroxy, so this is methyl group. So if we are numbering this, so 1, this is 1, this is 2, because this always gives a preference in IUPAC system. Methyl 2 hydroxy, and this whole group, this is benzene, and this is known as a benzoate. So methyl 2 hydroxy benzoate. And here this is also known as 2-acetoxy benzoic acid. 2-acetoxy benzoic acid means, if we are naming this compound, so the carboxyl group, this will give the preference compared to this group. Then this is 1 and this is 2. So 2-acetoxy, because this group CH3COO, this is known as a acetoxy. 2-acetoxy, and this whole group, the carboxyl group with the benzene ring, this is known as a benzoic acid. So therefore this is known as a 2-acetoxy benzoic acid.